Welcome to the old-timey highlights of the National Basketball Association Finals. It's Game 2 between the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Golden State Warriors, coming off a Game 1 victory. Could the Warriors continue to play like a bunch of nosebaggers with the same fight Al Capone had before Alcatraz turned him into a zib? Or would LeBron James foil their intentions, turning their giggle mugs into frowns like he nearly did in Game 1? The Warriors started the match resplendently, going 7 for 7 from the field. That's perfection, ladies and gentlemen, to the likes of Clark Gable's face or Joan Crawford's body. When the Warriors are playing like hot mamas, they're tougher to stop than the Great Depression, and LeBron James, I fear, is doomed like Herbert Hoover. It's time for a new deal, basketball fans. We've grown tired and weary of this dust bowl of ball contests. The Warriors had 3 triggermen finish with 20-aught and more points in Game 2, but all the ballyhoo was due to their leading Warrior with the Napoleon-like build and Stephen Curry, whom set an NBA Finals record by willing the basketball through the hoop 9 times from the three-point play line. No, I'm not hornswoggling you. 9 3-point plays from Mr. Curry, a true swashbuckler on this eve.
Shot clock winding down. Curry's gonna have to put it up, launches it up, shot clock. Oh, he knocks it down!
The Warriors were taking it to the paint in the first, with 22 of their first 30 all happening in the yellow, and don't call Steph Curry too yellow to pass. He was dishing the assists, but if he dished an actual plate of Curry, well, that would probably be yellow. Now the home crowd ribbed the Cavs' J.R. Smith with MVP chants in unison.
You're hearing some MVP chants from the Warriors fans.
And in poor taste for those basketball purists, but me? Oh, I indulged in a smile the first time it tickled my ears, and surely the stadium beer keep had something to do with these saucy chants. I, for one, wait until after the game before I get pigeon-eyed from my hooch. Golden State went into the half ahead by a baker's dozen, which, folks, if you've got 2 bits, you can probably get from your local bread maker. Like Game 1, Stephen Curry nearly copped a mouse from one Kendrick Perkins. Curry is proving to be quite loquacious, dispensing tongue lashings every chance he gets on the hardwood. These loggerheads were separated, and thankfully no violence ensued. JaVale McGee, a player so bad he's only allowed to play with the best team on earth, made plays as needed for the Warriors, including some righteous ball slam dunking. The biggest problem in this announcer's opinion is that the Cavaliers looked flummoxed, letting Golden State gallivant all over the court with no defense to kick a shoe off of their opponent's high horse. An integral part of the Warriors' success has to do with their willingness to allow fans, men in boardwalk mime attire, coach their players during timeouts. What a passionate mime, breaking his vow of silence for the love of the game. All the Cavs had was LeBron James, whose 29 points, 9 rebounds, and 13 assists were all for naught, as he and his mates inhaled a big old bag of misery. The Cavs played like any ordinary man working in the steel mill. No matter how many irons they sharpened, no matter how many skyscraper beams were molded, there was always more work to do, and when they clocked out, they were still behind by 19, with too much work left for the morrow. Don't be surprised if you see the Cavaliers wearing new knickers at the next meeting, because the Warriors really put their loafers to the backside of the Cavaliers' pantaloons tonight. Women, turn your heads, because there was nothing left to cover their derriere. LeBron James surely had to feel infuriated because of the shellacking, but he managed to pang-wangle his way off the court and through another forced National Basketball Association post-game press conference.
I think I only got tired once tonight. So, I mean,
LeBron James is the apple of my eye, in basketball skills, of course, but tonight, his eye was as red as an apple. That apple he was eating for some reason. And the Warriors quit-tussled their way to a 122-103 victory. Thanks for watching your old-timey highlights here on That's Good Sports. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. Oh, if you don't subscribe here, your days will be maddening ahead of you. I tell you, maddening. I will put a curse upon your great face, you wretched, wretched man who does not subscribe.